Today I want to share with you 5 key pieces that I've been adding into my looks to make them feel a bit more spring-like and to help transition my wardrobe into the spring season, which I feel like is probably one of the best seasons in fashion. I just love dusting off all of the greys, all of the darkness of winter and embracing all of the light, the longer days and lighter colours, lighter fabrics and all of that good stuff. Before we get into it, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a thing from me. And with that being said, let's get into the first piece. For me, a trench coat is a classic spring staple. Obviously works well for autumn as well. It's just that perfect transitional jacket. It's lightweight, so you can layer lots underneath it, but this time of year, when I would leave the house in the morning, it's freezing. By around lunchtime, it's too hot for layers, and then as soon as we get into like the evening again, it gets cold. It's that really awkward time of year where you're not sure like what to wear, and a trench coat really just fits that quite perfectly. You get the structure and the coverage you would with a traditional winter coat, but the material, the fabric, the lightness is a lot more spring appropriate and works much better for this time of year. I personally love trench coats in more beige and neutral tones. You can obviously get them in blacks, dark khakis and that kind of thing, but I feel like they work best for autumn. For me personally, I love to really embrace lighter shades and more lighter neutrals, especially when I've been wearing so much like grey and black and dark tones throughout winter. I am craving anything that's light and neutral, and I love being able just to throw a trench over any of my winter outfits. It instantly makes the look feel a lot more bright, light and spring-like. And then this other style is actually new to my wardrobe. It's this cos cropped trench. There are of course so many different styles of cropped trench that you can go for. There's ones with belts, there's ones that are even more like super cropped, so you have them kind of meeting literally your waistband. I wanted something slightly more boxy and a little bit more timeless, and I decided to treat myself. This is probably a little bit more money than I was planning on spending, but I had a vision of the sort of thing I wanted, and cos absolutely delivered. I feel like the length is the perfect crop. It's not too short, it's not too long, and I love the fact that it doesn't have a belt. I like my belt in my full length trench coat, but I really didn't want one in my cropped. I feel like, I think I said this on my TikTok, but I just feel like that style always just looked really dated on me. I wanted something that was a bit more boxy and cropped and could almost pull off as like a beige jacket rather than a trench coat specifically. Next up is actually a trend, but also a wardrobe staple for me for spring. Last year I wore them to absolute death, and I'm very excited to be able to wear them again this year. Waistcoat, which I'm sure you've already seen so many of kind of popping up here and there. I particularly love this one because it's a knitted version. I feel like this is a slightly more unexpected twist. I like the knitwear element of it. It feels very appropriate for this time of year, but also going into spring, I feel like it's still lightweight enough to wear once the weather heats up a little bit more. I feel like that's what we're going to be seeing a lot of, is kind of classic waistcoat styles, but in different fabrics, different textures, kind of fusions of different styles of tops that look and feel like a waistcoat. For example, denim ones, we're seeing so many denim waistcoats, and then also bandeau kind of sleeveless waistcoat, trying to see quite a lot of them. Actually, I picked one up from H&M. Haven't actually tried it on yet, but it's essentially this style of waistcoat just without any sleeves. Really does just bring that kind of spring element to any look. But then I also wanted to mention how versatile and how important it is to have a classic black waistcoat in your wardrobe. Either a black or a cream. I've kind of ticked both boxes there, but I like the fact that the cream one also adds that kind of knitted element too. It's got a little bit of the deodorant marks on my armpits. Sorry about that. Absolutely love this. I love pairing this for like dressier outfits, with more casual outfits. It goes with everything, and I think in the same way a black blazer is a staple in everybody's wardrobe, I feel like a tailored waistcoat in black should also be a staple in your spring wardrobe. The rest are kind of all in the accessories, which is probably the most affordable and probably the absolute easiest way to kind of kick your wardrobe into the spring year. If you're like me and you're desperate for sandal weather, but you just know it's not quite sandal weather just yet, and you're also kind of getting a bit sick and tired of wearing your boots, ballet flats are going to be your new best friend. And I know for some people that sounds like an utter nightmare, and I'm sorry, but I am on the ballet trend hype. You can get them in a multitude of different colours, a multitude of different styles. The point is the ballet flat is back and it's here to stay. And I have 2 styles here that I wanted to share with you. The first one are the mesh. These are definitely Marmite. People either love them or they hate them. Although the more I style them on my Instagram, the more I'm realising people actually love them. I feel like they probably didn't love them online, but now seeing them on and seeing them style, people are starting to transfer over to the mesh ballet flat side, which makes me happy because I'm loving them. These for me are the perfect fusion of a sandal and a winter shoe. But all the mesh detailing, the sheerness gives you that kind of sandal feel, but no one's going like, why are you wearing sandals when it's like freezing cold outside. I also feel like ballet flats add a touch of femininity to every look. They're also very comfortable as well. I'm actually a little bit annoyed I didn't pick these up in the black as well, because the fit, the shape, style, everything, and they were actually very affordable as well. But there are so many different styles of these shoes available right now, so I will leave any and all options down below. And then the other style I wanted to showcase in this video are these sparkly ones. I feel like we have a liar thank for this, the designer brand who originated the kind of sparkly ballet flat trend. I think they were probably the ones who were doing the mesh ones as well, weren't they? These are so fun, and I saw in a video the other day that someone was like, we've kind of moved out of the realm of having to wear heels when we want to look dressy. Like, we have the option, especially at the minute, to throw on a pair of shoes and instantly dress up a look but not have to commit to the pain of wearing heels. And it of course would not be spring without the mention of the humble basket bag. This piece will forever, like the trench coat, be associated with this time of year, and I get so excited when they bring them back out. And again, you can have them in any style. I've seen clutch bags, I've seen shoulder bags, top handle bags, big tote bags. They're all coming out in raffia, and I also feel like if you don't want to commit to like the natural basket bag, the option of something a bit more canvas, like a pale cream canvas linen style bag, ticks the basket bag box without being a basket bag, if that makes sense. But the newest update to my wardrobe is this crossbody one from Uniqlo. I love the Uniqlo crossbody bags. They are the most versatile, throw on and go. I wear my black one literally all the time. Anytime where I just like want to keep my hands free, the crossbody bag comes in handy. And when I saw they'd released it in like a raffia version, I was like, this for on holiday is perfect. Like, you know when you just need a bag and you don't want to take a massive basket bag out with you, you just want something that's going to keep you hands free, it's going to keep all of your valuable possessions close to you. It's an obvious choice. They also do this in a slightly deeper colour too. But again, switching out something as simple as just my crossbody in the black to this goes with everything. There isn't anything raffia doesn't go with, in my opinion. And of course we have got the classic wide tote one. H&M always come out with really good ones. So do Marks and Spencer actually. They've released some stunning basket bags this year, so I'll leave some link below. But I just feel like you can't go wrong with a classic wide tote. It instantly makes the look feel like spring. Like putting this on right now, spring. This is spring. You can obviously fit everything and more in here. I love it. Last but not least, and probably the cheapest thing to add into your wardrobe to make it feel a little bit more spring-like, is to update your sunnies collection. I feel like I don't buy any sunglasses during winter because when do we ever see the sun? Maybe like once a month. Not worth buying a new pair of sunnies for that. Then as soon as spring fashions start rolling in online, there are so many dreamy sunglasses dropping. In a dream world, I would love the Celine ones that are like this. I saw my friend Laura in these and I was like, oh my god, where are they from? They look exactly like the Celine ones I really wanted. It was like 3 people, so I went and bought myself a pair and they are perfect. I actually love them so much. I feel like this style is perfect for those looks where you want to be a little bit more put together, a little bit more polished. Maybe you're wearing tailored trousers, you're looking a little bit more expensive. That's the vibe I feel like these give, with like the gold and then the black. Very simple, very minimal, very chic. But then I also feel like if you're gonna have 2 pairs in your collection, one needs to be more polished and more elevated and more glam, and then the other one needs to be a bit more chilled. Like to have your dressy and your more casual style of sunglasses. And I love these ones. These are from Ballet. These are also new to my collection. I love the kind of aviator style and the tortoiseshell and the brown lenses. Again, this shape and style for me just feels a lot more relaxed, a lot more casual and a lot more cool. I just really feel like if you're going to update your wardrobe, just throwing in something as simple as a pair of sunnies to your look is going to make it feel more spring-like and is a great way to really elevate your outfit. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one.